Hello vinyl community, this is Headbanging Zulu, better known as Steve here. Just had a busy morning, so I just thought I'd do another video. Digging the Past 2, I decided to call this series. If you saw Digging the Past 1, basically I've got two record collections. The one I keep in the sitting room and the one I keep in the bedroom. The bedroom is a very personal one because they're the ones I've had since I started collecting heavy metal from about 1981. I was actively listening to heavy metal from about 1976. The ones in the sitting room are all my new stuff I bought within the last two and a half years. I don't like mixing the two together because the ones in the sitting room have got a lot of personal memories for me. So I thought I did one last night and I showed you a few bits and pieces. So what I thought I'd do is hold up a few more bits and pieces. The first album I own is this one. And this is the Anthrax, Armed and Dangerous. Now again, this album is in absolute pristine condition. It's on the Megaforce Records, and it's an import as well. But firstly, it's in beautiful condition, because it's hardly seen any needle action. I'm just trying to get a date for you. I can't see one, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's got some good tracks on. You got Armed and Dangerous, Raised Hell, God Save the Queen, and Metal Thrashing Mad and Panic. All songs by Anthrax. You got all the band members there. Personally, when it came to the big four, I was never really into Anthrax. I always thought they were the weakest ones. That's my opinion only. But here, I just want to show you the label. Hang on a minute, sorry about this. That's better. Very sorry about this. That's what it's on anyway. Megaforce Records, and it is 1985. And I would have bought this album in 1985. I just got into Slayer at that time, and I was more into bands like Metallica and Slayer. Megadeth sort of came along a bit later. But although I knew about Anthrax, I wasn't really a fan. I was more into like the Suicidal Tendencies, that sort of music. But that's number one album. Now the next one I'll get out of the way is a very common album on the VC. This is Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime. Again, this is in absolutely pristine condition, and it came out in 1988, and it was purchased in 1988. And I just thought I'd show you this album. Again, it's an absolutely busting condition. Being what all my records get really well looked after. Yeah, a compilation album for you. Or here's one for you, as David Coverdale would say, is this one. The only reason why I like this one because it's got a killer cover on the front. But some of the bands on it are not very good. You got sort of like Pretty Maids. I'll show you the back. Bands like the Pretty Maids, Quiet Riot, Kick-Axe, Fast Away, Stevie, 220 Volt, Hanoi Rocks. I'm not too much into them. Black and Blue are a good band if you ever get out and look for their stuff. But this record. Again, it's in pristine condition, and the only record. I like it because of the condition. And you have a look, you can see the price tag on it, and that's what I would have paid for it many years ago. But yeah, it's got a killer cover on. But the last two are from the same band. Back in the day, I used to be a massive fan of Helloween. I still am, especially the 80 to 90, say 192 stuff. This is a Helloween live in the UK concert album. I've got a feeling I might have shown this one before. It's in 1988. Again, it's in pristine condition. I would have bought it when it came out. Just going to show you the track listing on the back. And also what I like about these concert albums, if you have a look at the front, it tells you where they've been. Hammy Odeon, which is in my neck of the woods, London. St David Hall, Royal Centre, Nottingham, Newcastle, Edinburgh and Birmingham. Nottingham used to have great heavy metal hotbed once upon a time. but that's my copy, and it's in beautiful condition. I'll just show you the vinyl. Yeah, just a killer record. It's on Noise, I think. Looks like Noise. But yeah, that's the front bit, and yeah, it's in killer condition. This one, now the one I'm going to show next, I'm only going to show it because it's an oddity. We've all seen this one before, and it's my copy of Keeper of the Keys Volume 1. I don't have the next one, unfortunately, but I just want to show you something about this album. If you have a look on the centre, you will notice it's a Polish import, and that's why I wanted to show you it. Sorry about this. It's right, it's getting everything wonky with this camera. That's it. But you have a look at the label, you notice it's a Polish import, and you don't. Mine's just a bit. I thought I'd show it because mine's just a bit out of the ordinary. Anyway, VC, I hope you've enjoyed this film. There's a lot more to come. I might do another one tomorrow. I'm sorry it's been a bit clumsy today. It's this camera. It's sort of, you have to hold everything to me that's upside down to get right to you. I hope everybody's having a blessed day and all accomplishing your dreams. Headbanging Zulu. Bye.